This is Neil Schneider for MTBS-TV at CES 2017. Actually, CES is over, so this is like the last interview of the show.
Thank God.
Thank goodness.
It was too much walking. It was crazy.
It was crazy, but we're all about 5 pounds thinner thanks to it. And to my immediate right, Bertrand Neveu, CEO, VRvana. Welcome back to the program, Bertrand.
Thanks for having me.
So this has been a great CES, I think, especially for immersive technology. But you've got something amazing in your hands. Tell us what you've got.
Yeah, so we have an AR/VR headset. You might know us for, we launched this summer, but we've been improving since this summer. So we came at CES to show at partners, suppliers, and all that. And it was an amazing show for us.
So tell us a little bit about the product.
Yep.
Okay, I mean, there's a lot of head-mounted displays at the show. What sets this apart?
Okay, first thing, VR mode. So we have some very nice lenses that can do 120 degrees. So just in VR, you have a better field of view, better resolution than the Vive and the Rift. We're 1440p as they're 1080p. And then we have AR, camera-based AR, very fast cameras that can show the real world and augment it. And why it's important? Because other AR companies, they're projection-based and they have a lot of limitation, like field of view, like opacity of object. They will look, that's why they say it's hologram, because they're always semi-transparent. They cannot do black colors. We don't have those limitations, so we have a lot of customers in the enterprise business that really crave that technology. So it was an amazing CES for us.
All right, good stuff. Now, this uses an inside-out tracking technique.
Correct.
You talked a little bit about it, but refresh me. How does it work? Why is this so important?
Okay, so we have 4 cameras, 2... Yeah, okay. 4 cameras, 2 RGB for AR, 2 infrared for N, and positional tracking. So inside-out positional tracking is the way you track your position in space. So instead of having an outside camera that looks at you, you have 2 stereo cameras that will look at the world and map the world and know how you move in that world.
All right, good stuff. Now, I understand congratulations are in order.
Yes, correct. So we exposed at Immerse. We met Kevin Carbode from Tom's Hardware. He did a great piece about us being his best demo at Immerse. So just before CES, Seth Colander, which is editor-in-chief at Tom's Hardware, reached to me, said, I heard great thing about you guys. Why don't we do a follow-up meeting? So we met for breakfast, had a great talk, but short on time to do a demo. So I was like, man, I need to show you the demo. I said, okay, maybe later we'll meet. So that day, tried multiple headset, Project Alloy, and all that. I said, okay, now I need to compare it. So I had a meeting at the Winds that night. Coincidence, he was at the Win for a showstopper. So we just met. And it's hard to find a demo place at the Win, so we went in the hallway, plugged it. I did the demo, and it was completely blown away. We had lots of other people from Tom's Hardware to come, and he did a great follow-up piece about it. And I thought that was it. So I was already super excited about it. But yesterday night, he did a kind of a best of show compilation. And we were #1 on his list, so we were the best thing he's seen this year at CES. So for us, it's our 12th year here. So it was unexpected, but I guess well-deserved after all those years.
I just think it's funny that you didn't, like, you weren't exhibiting here, right? You didn't have a booth or a suite or anything else. They just saw your stuff, and out of all the stuff shown here at CES, they gave you best of show for something that you weren't actually at the show.
Well, we were at the show. It's just that
I know what you mean.
Yeah, we don't have big marketing budgets, so we decided just to come and meet people at their suite and all that. So
you cheap bastard.
Yeah, we're cheap bastards. You know, we're not funded by $10 million. So
you obviously deliver. You deliver very well.
It's all about technology.
One more question before we go. Now, I know every time we meet, there's like an improvement to the technology. What's the latest improvement to the Totem?
Yeah, the hardware is pretty much the same now. We're gearing to mass production. And the latest improvement is our inside-out positional tracking. So before it was more frame by frame based. We didn't record the object in the room. Now we have kind of a buffer that will, as you move through the room, the tracking will get better and better. A bit like Microsoft does it with HoloLens. So that's our latest improvement.
All right, good stuff. Well, very exciting stuff. Really looking forward to seeing what else you come up with at VRvana. Thank you so much for joining us. This is the end of CES 2017.
Yeah, looking forward for next year at CES.
Next year it is. This is Neil Schneider signing off from MTBS-TV.
Bye.